is up, guys? I am Antonio Ant-Man Anthony, and I am here with Billy Stafford. Billy the kid. Billy!
I think there might have been some kind of mix-up. I have no relation. I played Billy the Kid on TV once. Is that still helpful to you? I'm excited to be here.
I'm not mad at you. Who are you? What's your real name?
My name is Stafford Douglas. I'm an actor.
Okay, what's your relationship to Billy the Kid?
Now, one of my very early roles was portraying Billy the Kid in a docudrama series.
And you played Billy the Kid, which means...
Exactly.
You've been in him. You were in his mind. When you were on screen, people look at that and they go, that's Billy the Kid. You're Billy the Kid.
Sure, I can agree with you there. Yeah.
Okay.
For a brief time, I was Billy the Kid. Yes.
When I think of great actors, I think of Daniel Day-Lewis. When he played Lincoln, he was Lincoln. What was your voice when you played Billy the Kid?
Hey, Bob. You know,
they made you do the sound effects on set?
Well, no.
Do you know anything about?
Yeah, oh, absolutely, sure.
Okay, all right. What do you know about Billy the Kid? Let's start there.
Billy the Kid was born in New York in 1859.
He's not from New Mexico?
No, he's not. His given name was Henry McCarty. He wasn't named Billy the Kid at all. That was an alias he took on many years later.
Billy the Kid wasn't named Billy the Kid?
No. He wasn't born and his mother didn't say, I know, I'll name him Billy the Kid. That didn't happen.
Then why is he even important?
Well, he's important because he's one of the most famous outlaws of all time. He was born in New York in 1859. They were lower class, not a great childhood growing up, and his mother, Catherine, died of tuberculosis. He went and stayed with his stepfather, who eventually kicked him out. So he was orphaned at 15 and sort of immediately fell into, into crime. He robbed laundries, he robbed stores.
Did he need clothes?
No,
they had laundry back then?
Well, I think he did that once.
Like all the laundry mats are like, watch out, Billy's coming.
Yeah,
you can tell it's him. He's so clean.
He wrestles cattle.
He wrestles cattle?
No, wrestles. If he wrestles cattle, he would have died.
Okay, you know what? That's a fair point. What is cattle wrestling?
It's a fancy name for stealing cattle. At that point, he begins taking, aliases. William H. Bonney, I think, being one of the most famous ones. Kid Antrim is one he took.
Kid Antrim?
Yeah.
When did he drop a single?
Kid Antrim. Welcome to the Wild West ASMR. I'm your host, Billy the Kid. Billy. It's a crime to be this quiet. Pew. Today's gonna be a bit of a, short video, kind of on the run. So if you hear any background noise, that means I'll need to skedaddle. In the meantime, this video is for you. Your relaxation. For Billy the Kid. I have prepared some triggers. Get it? So sit back, relax, and enjoy. So the first trigger is this wonderful rope. This rope is the one that they tried to execute me with. Very lovely. Didn't really feel too good on the neck. That's okay. I'll give you some little ripples. This jacket is a one-of-a-kind jacket. I stole it from some old man. This one-of-a-kind hat. I didn't steal this one. These wonderful handcuffs really are a little uncomfortable at the wrists, but I've had worse quality. You can easily just like that. Don't tell anybody I know that though. This is what I heard people call a balloon animal. There was this little girl swinging in a park, so I took it from her. It's Billy the Kid. I hear them coming closer. I think I have to skedaddle. Bye, y'all.
What was the Lincoln County War?
So the Lincoln County War was this really bloody 5 months in Lincoln County. These two stores, these two sort of powerhouses, attempt to control the economics of the area. Billy the Kid was at that time working for a man named John Tunstall. He's working on his farm, and the opposing side ended up killing John Tunstall. And that's sort of one of the things that kind of sparked...
And he was orphaned again?
In a way, yeah.
So Tunstall dies.
And Billy and a group of other people form a group called the Regulators.
The Regulators. Sounds like a superhero team.
They were deputized at the time.
Okay. Billy the Kid, Jesse James, Wyatt.
No. So they were off doing different things at different times. No, this wasn't like the Avengers coming together. This was Billy the Kid and other people who I think have kind of been lost to history.
Okay, so Billy the Kid's got a group of strangers.
Yeah, the regulators. They fought in this conflict that eventually, at the end of it, ended up with Billy being captured and then escaping from it, as he did many times beforehand. Yeah, right out of his shackles.
All the time.
Yep.
Billy, we know you're in there. Come on out of that house.
I'm not coming out of this house.
We've got the whole place surrounded, Billy. You get out of there right now.
Nope.
We all want you to come out of that house.
Darn it, you gotta get out of that house.
Come on out of that house now.
Get out of the house. I'm not coming out of this house. Billy the Kid. Come on.
Come on, Billy. Get out.
Come out of the house, Billy. No, I'm not coming out of this house. Gosh dang it, Billy. Get out of the house.
Get out of the house.
Billy. Bill, come on. Get out of the house. No. Come out of the house. I'm not coming out.
Get out of there. Gosh darn it.
No. Get out of the house. No. Get out of the house, Billy.
That's it. Bang! Oh!
Billy, get out of... You gotta... Get...
Oh, gosh, damn it, Billy.
Billy, I swear, if you come out of that house, we won't... Oh, we will? We're gonna kill him? Okay. Billy, come out of the house and nothing bad will happen to you, I promise.
I think there was like a big shootout town.
Yeah, outside the McSween house. I remember a scene where I got to come out of the McSween house and be like...
What happened to Billy Kid after the McSweeney?
There are some particularly interesting stories. One, I think, is fascinating, where there's this guy in town who he knew was sort of gunning after him. Billy knew this guy was, like, wanting to kill him.
Sure.
So at a saloon one night, he sees him,
Yeah.
and he looks down and he sees his revolver and says, "Oh, that's a nice revolver. Do you mind if I look at it?" And he hands it over. Billy looks at it, admires it. He looks inside and he sees it's got 3 bullets in there. He checks, makes sure that the next shot is going to be an empty round, and hands it back to him, and basically is like, "Screw you, man." Guy pulls it out, fires an empty round, and Billy's like, "Well, guess I can shoot you now."
I heard Billy the Kid was like a magician.
A magician?
Yeah.
Like sleight of hand?
Illusionist.
Like did
magician.
birthday party?
He would like break out of prison like, "Oh, I'm not wearing handcuffs
Well, that's really
anymore."
interesting. He broke out of prison so many times, he had a knack for slipping out of his shackles.
You think, though, it really was, he's just like a scrawny little 16-year-old dude.
I think that's what it was.
And they have these big, because if you've seen like old handcuffs, they are like made for troll people. And so he's just like, oh.
Whoop.
I'll say this. I don't think he was a good-looking person.
Well, there's only one photograph of you that exists.
He's like...
It's not good. It's not good.
Can you do the face?
It's sort of like that, you know, it's sort of weird. But again, it was tintype, you know, you gotta stand there for an hour and a half to get a picture.
Boom, boom, boom.
Billy is in prison,
Okay.
and Bob Ollinger, the sheriff of the town, takes some of the other prisoners across the street to get a meal.
Okay.
And Billy is left with just one deputy. Says, oldest trick in the book, "Oh, I gotta go pee outside." Slipped out of his shackles again, killed the guy, went back upstairs and grabbed the rifle and sat in the window and waited for him to come back out. Right in the middle of the town square, said, "Hello, Bob," and shot him and killed him.
How did Bob hear that?
He yelled it.
Boom, boom, boom.
Who was Pat Garrett?
Pat Garrett was the man who killed Billy the Kid. So the year is 1881. Billy the Kid is only 21 years old. He's just a little guy. He is on the run. He is hiding out in the house of Polito Maxwell, who is his girlfriend, his lover. He knows Pat Garrett is after him. Pat Garrett was on Billy's ass trying to capture him. Late one night, Billy says goodnight to Polita and goes back downstairs to get a snack.
Cheese from the refrigerator.
Interesting fact, Billy the Kid was actually fluent in Spanish because of the time he spent in Mexico.
You kidding me?
I'm not. And he hears a noise. And he says, and pardon my Spanish, "Quién es?" which means who's there. Pat Garrett, around the corner, recognizing Billy's voice, shoots him right there. Twice. Some people say he died instantly, some say he died slowly. Pat Garrett's report is a little unclear on that, but he died that night at the hands of Pat Garrett.
Billy the Kid, you've been sentenced to hang until dead for your crimes against humanity. Do you have any last words?
What is happening? Billy!
Where are you guys coming from?
Where? This some kind of multiverse?
Billy, welcome to the Billyverse.
Bob Dylan.
They call me the Kid. Billy!
Billie Jean.
Billy!
Billy!
Billy's got you!
Thanks, Billy.
You're welcome, Billy. Besides, I'm ready to die.
The real legend of Billy the Kid was that he killed so many people and had such an incredible career of crime, and he was only 21 when he died.
I heard he didn't actually die. He showed up in Greenwich Village with a guitar and changed his name to Bob Dylan.
Yeah, I don't think that's accurate in any sense.
I also wondered if Billy the Kid was actually Billy the Kids. It was two kids stacked in a trench coat.
Like standing on top of each other to get in the movies. I don't know how that would work or what that would accomplish. I don't see how that would physically work.
They could be slight children.
How easy is it to ride a horse when you're on top of someone's shoulders?
I saw somebody do it at the circus. Like, I just feel like he was like a witty guy. Like,
no, he was.
He would get arrested. They'd be like, "Are you Billy the Kid?" And he'd be like, "No kidding."
Yes, he was arrested at one point. Let's do it. You be the lawman.
Alright.
And I'll be Billy the Kid.
You're coming with me.
What's the use of looking on the gloomy side of things? Laughs on me this time. Later! There's also another quote I really, really like. There was one time where he was sentenced to hang, and the hangman said, "We're gonna hang you until you're dead, dead, dead." And Billy said, "Well, you can go to hell, hell, hell."
Billy. I like this guy. I mean, I get it. He killed a lot of people, and, like, that's not good, and kids don't do that. But, man, he did it with, like, style.
With style. Billy sort of had that flair about him. I think that's so interesting. He never robbed any trains. He never robbed a bank.
Chano on the streets.
Back in the day, Billy the Kid was really popular amongst the New Mexican people. We want to see if that still lasts today and if people still think Billy the Kid is a good guy or if they think he's a bad guy now. What's your name, ma'am?
Julie.
Julie? Do you like Billy the Kid?
I didn't know.
Oh, that's fair.
No, I don't know if he was good or bad. I mean, we all have stuff in life.
You would say in between good guy and bad guy.
I would. Classify him as either good or bad. He was naughty.
Yeah.
I don't know that that makes him a good person or a bad person.
I've always known him to be a bad guy.
Good guy or a bad guy?
Supposed to be a bad guy, I think.
We're going to keep asking people. Let's go to the park.
Bad guy.
Bad guy. Bad guys? Do you think Billy the Kid, was he a good guy or a bad guy?
I guess it depends on your what your limits are.
Do you think Billy the Kid is a good guy or a bad guy?
It still hasn't been proven if he was either one.
He's a bad guy. Okay, cool. Which would you say? Is he a good guy or a bad guy? Good guy. Good guy? Good guy? Do you think that Billy the Kid was a good guy or a bad guy?
I don't know too much about him. I know he exists. I would say I think he was a good guy.
Do you think Billy the Kid is a good guy or a bad guy?
It really depends on your context. Cosmically, of course he's a bad guy. He killed lots and lots of people.
Do you like Billy the Kid?
I think Billy the Kid is a fascinating historical figure, and he's an important figure to New Mexico history. He killed lots of people, but as a cultural touchstone, I find him fascinating. And you can see the remnants of him all over New Mexico. People have tattoos of him, people graffiti him, there's bumper stickers. He's a very important figure to New Mexico, and in that way, I do like him.
I was at a hot springs, and there was a guy there who had a lot of tattoos. Way more tattoos than I do. And he had a big Billy the Kid.
I've seen quite a few Billy the Kid tattoos.
Would you go with me to, like, Porvita or All Is One, get a Billy the Kid tattoo?
I'll watch you get a Billy the Kid tattoo.
No, but you get one too.
Like on my body?
Picture his face, Right there. Right up. I'll get it on this side, and you get it on that side, so that way they're always, like, looking at each other. This might be a personal question.
I'm an actor, my life is an open book. Hit me. Everyone wants to know, like, is Jeff Goldblum a crazy person? Yeah, you know.
I don't know who that is.
I got a picture with him. Sure.
I don't know who that is.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Shout out to Stafford Douglas for helping us out. I want you guys to think about back at home. Billy the Kid, is he good? Is he bad? I don't know. He killed 9 people. He might have killed more. You be the judge. If killing people bothers you, then he was probably a bad guy. But if killing people like, you know, it was a long time ago, things were different back then like, good guy. I don't think you should kill people. But it will make you famous. This is Nite School. I'm Antonio Anthony, signing out.
What's the channel? What's the channel?
Blackoutdigital.
Blackoutdigital? This is like actually going on YouTube. Have a good day, everyone who's watching this.
At that time, he was...
This is just... This is really sad.
It's a sad beginning.
He's just alone.
I mean, he died, many, many years ago. I think it's okay now, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's just allergies. I just have allergies.
I totally get it. It's a very sad story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. Can you?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. It's, I get it.
I didn't know.
That he died?
What?
Yeah, he died.
I don't understand.
Very long time ago.
I'm just finding out a lot of information.
Dying was going to be a bombshell for you.
It's not. I knew that.
Well, take your time.
He's born in 1859.
59.
And
And yeah.